Useful attacking player, diminutive striker, similar height to Danny Lloyd actually. Smalley with a defensive header. That was a difficult ball to deal with. He's done very well to head that into the path of Hampson. Left-footed up towards Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for the flick on. Lloyd looking to bring on the piece. He's trying to get the better of the teenage centre-half, and he's done it! Danny Lloyd scores for the Hatters! We talked about the early goal. 5 minutes gone. Danny Lloyd's first in 5 games. Did we ever doubt him? 1-0 County!
Absolutely fantastic. We talked about John Flanagan and his experience and trusting the 17-year-old centre-back Oliver Thornley. Well, maybe he shouldn't have trusted him because it was Thornley's ball. He got there first. It was a fantastic flick on from Gonzalez. And Oliver Thornley and Danny Lloyd were racing for it. Thornley got there comfortably ahead of Danny Lloyd actually. Headed it back to the keeper. There was nowhere near enough pace on the header back, and Danny Lloyd, sharp as he is, nipped in before the keeper Hakan Burton got his toe on it, and we saw it trickling in. It was a fantastic trickling.
It's a County corner. Jimmy Ball offering the option of a short corner, but I'm sure Lloyd will fizz this in. Well, he tried, but didn't really get any elevation on that one. It's cleared only as far as Minihan. Minihan, though, runs straight into traffic and has lost possession, and the counter-attack could be on. But for a brilliant tackle by Montrose, who sets Minihan away again. He fires it wide of the upright, and it stays 1-0. It's the teenage right-sided centre-half, Oliver Thornley, to take. Chris Smalley heads it back where it came from. Thornley gets in ahead of Lloyd and volleys it into the County half. Mark Ross takes a touch and he's lost possession. Disastrous for Ross. Here's a chance for Curzon. They're going to score surely. Oh, what a tackle! Michael Clark! Oh, just for a moment I wondered if it was Michael Flynn. Chris Smalley with the free kick. Plays it down the line for Hampson, who was fouled initially. And he's got away from Jordan Wright. It's a good run this from Hampson into the path of Lloyd. Left side of the box, chipped it in. Chance here, should have scored over the bar. Jimmy Ball with the header. What an opportunity that was for Jimmy Ball.
Going to be a little bit of purchase made for new water bottle holders, because he has fallen onto them, and Jim was really annoyed about that challenge.
Yeah.
It was possibly a foul. I don't think it was that bad a challenge either. I think it was because he was just in front of Jim. He vented his frustration at the manager.
Here's Jimmy Ball. It's opened up a little bit for him. Down the left side, he finds Danny Lloyd. Everything to his right. He's got Hampson in support, though. Hampson knew he was going to be offside, so didn't chase it down. Curzon have kept it in play. That was a strange decision by the defender, who immediately gives it to Montrose. Well, why didn't he not just let it run out? Here's Hampson with the cross ball with the header. It's on target. The goalkeeper was right behind it, though. Goal separates the two sides. Clark with the free kick, long diagonal towards Cummins. Oh, great punch away from Ian Ormson. And he's absolutely flattened one of his own players there in the process, which Michael Clark it is, who's having to pick himself up. Don't mind that though. Ian Ormson came and made sure. Montrose. That was a little nudge in the back by Alex Brown, not given. Danny Lloyd. Oh, he's done well. Steals from Clark. He's got Hampson to his left, Gonzalez to his right. He picks out Hampson. Inside the box is Gonzalez. It's Lloyd with the header. Wide of the target. Great cross in from the left. Gonzalez, you know, he was fouled as he ran into the box and he's gone down in some pain. County, if they can just step it up here. There's another goal in it before half-time for them, I'm sure of that. Here's Gonzalez. It might come sooner than we thought. Oh, just wide from Danny Lloyd. The Curzon defence is all over the place. There are gaps appearing all over the place, and Danny Lloyd should have exploited it there, but it stays 1-0. Clark with the long diagonal ball. It's a dangerous one towards Cummins, who heads it towards the 6-yard line. And there's the shot, and it hits the underside of the bar and comes out. Another let-off for the Hatters. Danny Shaw denied by the woodwork. Great initial header by Cummins. The County defence then hesitated as Ross and Clark both queued up to clear the ball. Shaw was able to smash that against the crossbar. Danny Shaw, looking for his first goal of the season, will not have come closer. Danny Lloyd putting pressure on Alex Brown, has picked his pocket, and now County can break. It's 3 against 3. Lloyd out to the left for Jimmy Ball. Everything to his right. Jimmy Ball with the cross, trying to find Gonzalez. Was he pushed? No, says the referee. County have a corner. There are 5 minutes to go to the break. County lead here by 1-0. Here's Danny Lloyd in behind, and he's got another one! They're looking for offside against Lloyd, but the flag stayed down. Brilliant play from Jimmy Ball to tee him up. Ball with the assist, and Lloyd was sent clean through. It all came from a long throw from Mark Ross down the right-hand side. Gonzalez again involved, but it was Jimmy Ball with the header into the box, and Danny Lloyd smashed it past the advancing goalkeeper to make it 2-0.
Fantastic 2-0, yeah, and I tell you, it's Septon Gonzalez who's causing problems again. He was just throw in, and Gonzalez climbed beautifully to head the initial ball across. Jimmy Ball got the second header onto it.
Smalley prepares to take the throw. Gonzalez is the first to show. Gives it back to Smalley, turns it back to Hampson. Gonzalez is there again, little drag back from Sefton Gonzalez, who chips it to Minihan, who got his head to it bravely. Couldn't really generate any power, the cross was a little flat.
He didn't throw himself onto the floor, but he was off balance and he went down quite easily. I'm sure he's got to be careful using his hands there, because the referee could see that as being a push. So the next ball into the box, I think Gonzalez has got to make sure he puts himself there or thereabouts to make the referee answer the question.
Ross with a very good interception, wins the ball back. Here's Minihan now, plays the 1-2, delivers it back to Winter, who plays it first time. What a ball from Harry Winter, scoops it out to the left wing for Danny Lloyd. Everything to his right. Lloyd taking on the defender, gets to the byline. Can he pull it back here? He can, for Jimmy Ball. 3-0 to County. Danny Lloyd turns provider, and the Hatters have a third. Lovely goal, started by Winter, finished by Ball. Danny Lloyd involved as well. 3-0.
Great feed from Danny Lloyd there on the left-hand side. Put the ball back to Jimmy Ball, who had an awful lot of time to take a touch and then toe-end the ball past the goalkeeper in off the crossbar to make it 3-0. Harry Winter played the initial ball out to the left-hand side, out to where Danny Lloyd had got himself into a little bit of space where he could create that little bit of magic for himself.
And it's going to take a real turnaround for that to change. So great news for the Hatters. Bradford Park Avenue doing County a massive favour. They lead Halifax by a goal to 0. Here's Kane Felix. Oh, he's picked the pocket of the defender. Can he finish? It's across the face of goal and wide. Felix was brave. Brown clattered into him. The ball falls loose on the left-hand side. And it's with the substitute, Tyrrell Mackenzie, the teenager. Shot from distance from Matty Warburton.
Well, you can see what's happening. They're dropping into deep line positions, almost at number 10 position, to come and look short for the ball. As a result, neither of them are staying up and putting the defenders under pressure, which means that they're playing a lot more from the back at the moment, Curzon, and County really can't get hold of the ball, and the game's fizzling out a little bit from County's point of view. And while we said that there's more goals in it for County,
oh, Jimmy Ball has released Felix and the flag stays down. It's Kane Felix, one-on-one with the keeper. He goes round him. Was he clipped? The referee had a good view of it and decides he wasn't. Montrose again breaking up play, that long languid stride. Tries to make up some ground, but he shows too much of the ball to Alex Brown, who picks his pocket and plays it down the inside left channel for Hall to run onto. Hall has support on the edge of the box. He might go on his own. Instead, he tries to tee it up for Mackenzie. Mackenzie brought down. That could be a penalty, and it is. Tyrrell Mackenzie brought down by a former Curzon Ashton player in Connor Hampson. And I don't think there can be too much doubt about that.
No, I think he dived in, didn't he? And he did just catch the substitute for Curzon. But that was all created by Ryan Hall, who Lewis Montrose gave the ball away.
And Matty Warburton steps up, right-footed, and he sends it right down the middle of the goal. Frustration for Ian Ormson.